Hey students, this is lesson number 5, Industries, from Geography part assistant. In this chapter, we come to know how the things are ready to sell, how the products are ready to sell, what is the processing to prepare it. Like here, in the starting, one example has given that have you ever given a thought to the fact that the notebook you use for writing has come to you after a long process of manufacturing. The notebook which we are using for our study purpose for writing anything, what is the process of manufacturing for it? Is there any thought in anyone's mind? Have you ever thought this? Like it started its life, how its life has started? Whose notebooks life, how it has started as a part of tree, because we get our paper from tree. It was cut down. First of all, trees are cut down, then transported to the pulp mill. First of all, we cut the trees, then we are taking the pulp of it, and all the pulp we are transporting it in the pulp mill. There, the wood of the tree was processed and converted into wood pulp. When the next process is started, the wood of the tree is processed and converted into wood pulp. Right? The wood pulp was mixed with chemicals. After making the wood, after converting the wood by a process in wood pulp, then chemical are mixed in it, and finally it changed it changed into paper by the machine. Okay, then with the help of the ink and with the chemicals, we print the lines on the pages. The pages were then bound in a form of notebook. Then afterwards we packed it and sent to the market for sale. Then finally it reached in our hands. This is the processing of preparing the notebook. Okay, and where it is processed, where this process is continued, and where the notebook is finished, where it is finally finished, it is in industry. Okay, so secondary activities and manufacturing change raw materials into products of the more value to people. Secondary activities or manufacturing, what is the process of it? They are changing the raw materials into the product of more value to people. Here we have seen one example. As you have seen, the pulp was changed into paper and paper into notebook. These represent the two stages of the manufacturing process. The paper made from pulp. How paper is prepared? It is with the help of pulp. And cloth made from cotton have had value added to them at each stage of the manufacturing process. Like when we prepare paper from the pulp, a lot of steps we have seen here. Okay, the same when we get a cloth, then also some steps we are following it. Like first of all, we can say that first of all, for example, we are taking silk, then we are weaving it, then next process is some print is on it, then next ready to, it is a ready product. Okay, for it is ready to sale, ready for sale. So these four steps, first of all we are taking silk, then weaving it, then printing it, then it is ready as a product for the market for sale. Okay, so these all steps, on every step there is a value added. This is called that value added on each stage. All right, in a manufacturing product when we are preparing something. In this way, the finished product has more value. When product is ready, after passing through the further steps, a lot of steps, then it has a more value and utility also than the raw material that it is made from. Okay, the raw material is a base, but after finishing the product, after processing, after manufacturing it, when the product is ready, then product is more valuable as comparative to raw material, right? Next is industry. Industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals, and the provision of services. Now, what is industry? Industry refers to an economy. First of all, industry refers to an economy, means economic activities. Which type of activities? That production of goods, goods कैसे product होती हैं, extraction of minerals, or the provision of the services. What is provision of services? Means we can say that here that banking process, interest we are taking from the banks, all these are the provisions of the services. Thus we have iron and steel industries, production of goods, coal mining industry, extraction of coal, and tourism industry is a service provider, right? Now next is classification of industries. uh, how we are classifying the industries. Industries can be classified on the basis of raw material, size, and ownership. There are three uh, basic classifications of the industry. These are the raw material, first of all, second is size, then the ownership. We will read about this one by one. First of all, see here raw materials. First step is raw material. Industry may be agro based, mineral based, marine based, or forest based. Means the agro based, mineral based, marine based, and forest based. Now we will read about each and every based industry, because examiner can ask what is agro based industry, or what are the based products of agro based industries. So it should be in your knowledge. Like agro based industries use plant and animal based products. Which type of the based products are used by the agro based industries? Plant and animal based. Okay, for example, food processing, vegetable oil, cotton, textile, dairy products, leather industries are the examples of agro based industries. Mineral based industries are the primary industries that use mineral ores as their raw minerals. Okay, they are using? They are using mineral ores as their raw minerals, right? The products of these industries feed other industries. The meaning of this line, that product of these industries, um, in these industries, the products which are ready for sale are the feed other industry. Feed other industries means they are useful for other industries, they are helping for other industries also. Or made from ore, iron ore is the product of mineral waste industries. This is a use as a raw material. Here one example is given, like machinery, building materials, and railway coaches. All are made by the iron. Now third one is marine based industries. These industries are use the products from sea and oceans as a raw material. They are use products from the sea and oceans as a raw material. Industry is processing seed, food, or manufacturing fish oil are some examples. Now next is the last, forest based industries utilize forest produce as raw materials. The industries associated with forest are pulp and paper, pharmaceuticals, furniture, and buildings. Now, next is size. It refers to the amount of capital invested, how much capital is invested in it, how many people are working here, volume of production, what is it, Based on size, industries can be classified into small scale and large scale industries. And now small scale industries are cottage or household industries. These are the called the small industries, right? That manufactured by hand by the artisans. Basket weaving, pottery, other handicrafts are example of cottage industries. Small scale industries use less amount of capital and technology as compared to large scale industries. Okay, here we are using very less amount of capital and less technology as compared to large scale industries. Industries that produce large volume of products. Investment of capital is higher and the technology use is superior in large scale industries as comparative to small industries. Silk weaving and food processing industries are small scale industries. Production of automobiles and heavy machinery are large scale industries. Next topic is that ownership. Industries can be classified into private sector, state owned and public sector, joint sector and cooperative sectors. Now we will read about these one by one. These um, that sectors. Private sector industry are owned and operated by the individuals or a group of individuals. One single person or a group of individuals. Okay, private sector industry. Now public sector industry is operated by the owner or the government. Everyone have a right on these industries, like Hindustan Aeronautic Limited, or we can take the example here of Steel Authority of India Limited. Joint sector industry are owned the operated by the state and individuals of group industry. The joint sector industries are there. They are owned and operated by the state and individuals of government of individual group of individuals. Okay, Maruti Udyog Limited is an example of joint sector industry. Last one is cooperative sector. Cooperative sector industries are owned and operated by the producers or suppliers. Producers or suppliers of raw material. Works or both. Workers or both. Anand Milk Union Limited and Sudha Dairy are the success stories of cooperative value. Here we are going to finish the first video. Okay, in next part we will start from the factors affecting location of industries. Alright, meanwhile you may listen the first part of this chapter.